Hello and welcome. So my name is Tao Komanga, and in this quick video I'll be talking about a data type known as a bool, boolean. Bool is short for the word boolean. So a bool a bool data type can be declared just like we did with float integers, etc. We can just write the word bool and give it a name. So for example, I can say he is married. Okay, so I'll do this. Let's go to false. Okay, so let me just tell you like how we're not just learning about bool. Usually you may think that it's just some useless data type, but here I'm showing you one of the most typical examples where you can use a bool in a real computer program. Of course, it is used in many places, but one of the places maybe might be if you've ever filled in a form online. Maybe you are creating an account for like Spotify. I don't know if Spotify or Netflix or whatever thing that you might have, where you might have created a form, or Facebook. Yeah, Facebook, I think, ask you this question like, are you married or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I think it does. But then it's a binary thing. It's either you are married or you are not. So if you are married, then we can say is married is equal to true, right? And then if you are not married, we can say if he's not married, then you will say it is false, right? That, like that, just as simple as that. So a boolean usually is used just to store two values. They can either store true or false. And let me just try to print it out on the screen. So is married. Let me just try to print what does it say when I try to print it out. And you see it says it says 0. I know it's the console is too small, but you can, let me just create out for ease of view, and I'll compare and run it again. You can see that it says 0 because we have said that the person is not married, false. But if it is true, we'll say true. We'll put it to true, and in that case it is now printing out 1, right? And again, let me just create out so that you can be able to see query, and you can now see that it's saying 1. So it's a very short video, and we'll be working with booleans, is more especially when we start talking about if statements later on in the video. But for now, just know that a boolean is a data type that can either store the value 0 or true or false, and the true is associated with the number 1 and false is associated with the number 0, as we saw from the output here. If it is true, it is printing 1, but if it is false, right, if it is false, it is printing out the number 0. So we'll be using this usually to make a decision. So for example, if the user is married, then we can be showing them, if it's Facebook, and be showing them data for their friends who are also married. Maybe there is some things, married stuff, married group people, and groups that are for married people or something like that. But if a person is not married, is single or something like that, then we can be show them a lot of girls or single boys, depending on your gender as well, so that you can maybe find your partner on Facebook. So this is how these are big, but of course it's not that simple. There's a lot of things that are going on, but then for now let's just simplify it like that. Then we can use true or false to make decisions, and we'll be making decisions later on as we proceed in the course. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.